Hi there, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Ready to meet amazing singles and kickstart your dating journey? Visit the blog in the description to create your free dating profile today, or scan through the site for special offers on dating products. Have a look. You will be amazed. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more expert tips and insights. If you can do one thing today, why not go to wealthylovewell.com to create your free dating profile and see who is online waiting to meet you and make you happy? Now, let's get on with this blog. How to meet Filipino women in the UK. Many people are becoming interested in meeting single Filipino women in the UK. The Filipino community contributes to the UK's vibrant cultural diversity, so there is no shortage of opportunities to connect. However, finding genuine connections can sometimes feel challenging. In this post, we'll offer practical advice to help you navigate these challenges, explore where to meet Filipino women, and build meaningful relationships successfully. Understanding the Filipino community in the UK. The Filipino community has a significant presence in the UK, contributing to its vibrant culture. Understanding their demographics and cultural values provides context when connecting with single Filipino women. Demographics of Filipino women in the UK. The Filipino population in the UK is diverse, comprising professionals, skilled workers, and families. According to the Philippines Embassy in London, in 2020 to 2021, there were over 200,000 Filipinos in the UK, and it projects to reach 300,000 by 2026. Many are concentrated in major cities like London, Birmingham, and Manchester, while others are found in smaller towns where healthcare and service industries thrive. Source: Filipino women, in particular, often work in the healthcare, hospitality, and education sectors. The NHS employs a large portion of the Filipino workforce, making hospitals and nearby communities a common place to meet them. Source: London's various neighborhoods, like Chinatown and multicultural boroughs, often host Filipino gatherings and events. These hubs allow for cultural exchange and are excellent venues for building connections. Cultural values and traditions. Filipino women are known for their strong cultural roots. Key values like family, faith, and a joyful perspective on life shape their identity. Building relationships with Filipino women often involves an appreciation of these cultural elements. Family is everything. Filipino culture places a huge emphasis on family connections. Women often maintain close ties with parents, siblings, and extended relatives even after moving abroad. Source: Faith plays a central role. Most Filipinos are Christian, with Catholicism being the dominant religion. This influence is reflected in major life decisions, celebrations, and daily routines. Source: Warmth and hospitality. Filipino women are typically warm, friendly, and welcoming. This extends to how they engage with new people. You'll find their hospitality hard to miss. Respect for elders, known as pagalang. Respect for elders is a cornerstone of Filipino culture. Women often carry these values wherever they go. Understanding these traditions enables UK men to build meaningful connections with Filipino women. Whether you admire their close-knit family bonds or radiant optimism, these values make them exceptional individuals. Online dating platforms for meeting Filipino women. Exploring the online world has made it easier than ever for UK men to meet Filipino women. Specialized dating platforms can be incredibly helpful whether we're seeking a genuine connection or just testing the waters. Let's examine two popular sites tailored for Asian and Filipino-specific dating. ASINdating.com, features and popularity among Filipino women. Photo by Andrea Piaquidio. ASINdating.com is one of the most established platforms, boasting over 4.5 million members worldwide. It's a go-to for many looking to meet Filipino women, making it a thriving hub of activity. Key features. Advanced matching algorithms. ASINdating.com connects users based on shared interests and compatibility. Security measures. The site uses strong tools to weed out fake profiles and ensure safety. Language support. With Tagalog options, it accommodates Filipino users who may be more comfortable conversing in their native tongue. Ease of use. The user-friendly interface makes navigation smooth for beginners. Filipino women gravitate toward the platform because it connects them with individuals interested in Asian culture and traditions. This fosters genuine interactions and increases the likelihood of finding compatible matches over random swipes. If you're curious, you can learn more about its features and reputation here. Interracial Cupid, catering to those looking for Filipino partners. Interracialcupid.com focuses on connecting singles from different cultural and ethnic backgrounds. It's an excellent choice for anyone who wants to meet Filipino women and appreciate their rich culture. Why Interracial Cupid stands out. Cultural inclusivity. It welcomes users with diverse preferences while encouraging meaningful connections. Niche communities. The platform allows users to explore Filipino-specific dating within its robust network of choices. Success stories. Interracial Cupid has a strong track record of matching people, showing its effectiveness. Filipino women find it appealing because they value the inclusive space where cultures converge. For UK men, it's an excellent way to embrace diversity through dating locally or internationally. Discover more about what makes this site special here. Focusing on these platforms gives us access to sincere connections while learning about Filipino culture. In the next sections, we'll expand further on practical ways to meet Filipino women in person and how to develop lasting connections. Social events and cultural festivals. Connecting with Filipino women in the UK often starts with participating in lively community events and cultural gatherings. These occasions are not just about food and music but spaces where relationships and friendships thrive. Sharing these experiences is a natural and enjoyable way to meet new people who share Filipino roots and values. Filipino community events. Photo by Spora Weddings. Major cities across the UK, like London and Manchester, host Filipino community events year-round. These events often celebrate Filipino traditions while promoting cross-cultural exchanges. If you've ever been curious about Filipino culture, attending one of these gatherings is a great opportunity. Here are some popular events to look out for. Barrio Fiestas are traditional Filipino festivals celebrated outdoors. They feature food stalls, cultural dances, live bands, and games that unite everyone. Check out announcements on platforms like Filipino Events United Kingdom for upcoming schedules. FiliFest, this student-led Filipino culture festival in the UK, is an incredible initiative showcasing Filipino heritage's beauty. From traditional performances to modern adaptations, there's something for everyone. Learn more on the festival's Instagram page. Filipino Christmas Market, this festive celebration annually blends Filipino holiday traditions with London's winter charm. It's the perfect venue for a warm, cheerful atmosphere. The Filipino Christmas Market page has more details. Attending these events allows us to immerse ourselves in Filipino culture while fostering personal connections. They are perfect for sparking new friendships and expanding our social circles. Networking through cultural associations. Cultural associations are invaluable when meeting Filipino women in the UK. These groups create a sense of belonging and host gatherings that make introductions feel organic and genuine. Filipino Women's Association UK, FWA UK. This organization has a long-standing history of supporting Filipino women through charity work, community events, and cultural diplomacy. Whether volunteering or attending social mixers, the FWA UK can be an excellent way to meet like-minded women. Faith-based communities. Many Filipinos in the UK belong to religious groups. Catholic communities often organize church events and charitable activities that foster interaction and connection. Special interest clubs, from dance groups to cooking classes focusing on Filipino cuisine, these niche groups make it easier to meet women who share specific interests. These associations help us understand Filipino values like togetherness and mutual respect. Networking through them opens doors to meaningful relationships built on shared experiences and trust. Who knows? What starts as a casual meeting during an association event could become more memorable. Local meeting spots. Meeting Filipino women in the UK often leads us to places that naturally reflect their dynamic culture. From bustling Filipino eateries to community hubs brimming with activity, there are plenty of spots worth exploring to meet Filipino women. Let's dive into popular destinations where we can foster genuine connections. Filipino restaurants and cafes. Photo by Wendy Wei. Filipino restaurants and cafes are not just places to savor dishes like adobo, lechon, and sinigang, they are lively spaces where shared meals bring people together. Across major UK cities, these eateries act as unofficial community hubs where you can meet and interact with Filipino women while enjoying their culinary heritage. Here are some well-loved restaurants to check out. Romulo Cafe and Restaurant, London. A warm, family-run establishment, it offers modern takes on Filipino classics. Its approachable vibe makes it a great option for engaging with the Filipino community. Learn more about it here. Casa and Kin, Soho. Casa and Kin is a vibrant meeting spot known for its innovative menu combining Filipino street food traditions with a modern twist. See reviews and directions here. Mama's Kubo, Birmingham. This restaurant boasts authenticity and puts a spotlight on the comforting flavors of homey Filipino dishes. Its welcoming atmosphere is perfect for forming connections. Panadera Bakery, London. Specializing in baked goods like pandesal and ensaymada, this cafe is a more casual and relaxed spot. Perfect for casual meetups or introductions. Dining at these restaurants offers more than just great food, it allows us to immerse ourselves in Filipino culture while naturally connecting with individuals who love their heritage. Marketplaces and community centers. Community hubs and cultural touchpoints play a huge role in bringing the Filipino diaspora together. These places feel like a slice of the Philippines within the UK and are frequented by women keen on fostering traditional values while embracing a global lifestyle. Cultural hotspots to explore. The Philippine Centre, London. Located in Hounslow, the Philippine Centre is a vibrant community hub offering events, cultural workshops, and support services for Filipinos in the UK. Whether it's their language classes or charity events, the centre creates a space to meet like-minded people. Learn more on their official site. London Filipino Centre. This organization champions Filipino culture by hosting regular cultural nights, language workshops, and social gatherings. It's an excellent spot for relaxed interactions. Check out upcoming events here. Filipino Community Organizations. More than 200 Filipino-centered organizations and societies operate in the UK, offering everything from social aid to cultural celebrations. These groups often hold meetups and events. The Philippine Embassy website has a list of active organizations. Local Filipino markets or pop-up events are also worth seeking out. They often feature food stalls, fashion, crafts, and music that highlight the richness of Filipino culture. If you're curious about upcoming gatherings, platforms like Tinig UK regularly share updates on such events. By visiting these spaces, we gain insight into the Filipino way of life and find countless opportunities to form connections. Approaching and connecting with Filipino women. Meeting Filipino women in the UK can be a rewarding experience, but it's essential to approach them with sincerity and cultural understanding. Building trust and developing compatibility requires effort and, most importantly, respect. Let's explore practical steps to foster genuine connections. Cultural sensitivity and respect. Respecting Filipino women's cultural values is crucial when interacting with them. Understanding these values shows we're genuinely invested in building a meaningful connection. Filipino culture emphasizes family, faith, and hospitality. Women from the Philippines often carry these values with them, regardless of their environment. For instance, family plays a key role in their lives. They may often speak about their loved ones and how important those relationships are to them. Being open to these conversations and showing interest is a great starting point. Additionally, many Filipinos are deeply religious, with Catholicism being the primary faith. Demonstrating respect for their beliefs without sharing the same convictions will undoubtedly leave a positive impression. A simple nod to traditional Filipino customs, like their love for gatherings and warm greetings, can also go a long way in breaking the ice. Showing respect doesn't mean over-apologizing or being overly formal, it's about embracing genuine curiosity. Little things like pronouncing names correctly or asking about their favorite Filipino dishes can make a big difference. This demonstrates effort and willingness to learn. Check resources like effective communication tips for interacting with Filipino women for insights on key values and respect-based interactions. Starting conversations. Initiating dialogue with Filipino women can feel intimidating if you're unsure where to start. However, keeping it simple, light, and authentic is always a good approach. Here are a few tips for starting engaging conversations. Ask open-ended questions. Instead of generic questions like "Where are you from?" try something more engaging, like "What's your favorite thing about where you're from?" Show genuine interest. Whether it's their work, hobbies, or culture, showing you're eager to listen helps establish a natural flow. Compliment thoughtfully. Compliments can make someone feel appreciated, but avoid cliches. Highlight something specific, like "I love how passionately you talk about" topic. Keep it light. Filipinos are known for their fun and easygoing nature. A touch of humor or a lighthearted remark can quickly earn their trust. Avoid stereotypes. Refrain from making assumptions based on cultural tropes or media portrayals. Approach conversations with a clean slate. Finally, always be respectful in any interaction. Filipino women value politeness and kindness, so maintaining good manners naturally strengthens the connection. For further suggestions on having meaningful conversations, check out Starting Conversations with Filipino Women. Navigating relationship expectations. When we aim to meet Filipino women in the UK, understanding relationship dynamics within their culture helps us build stronger connections. Cultural values significantly influence expectations, ranging from their bond with family to the type of relationship they seek. Let's explore these aspects in more depth. Family and community influence. Photo by RDNE Stock Project. Family is at the heart of Filipino culture, shaping how relationships work and grow. Unlike cultures prioritizing personal independence, Filipino women often adopt a more collective outlook. Their family's advice and involvement can influence their decisions, especially in heart matters. Relationships with Filipino women often mean forming connections not just with them but also with their families. This interconnectedness stems from several traditions. Close-knit bonds, parents, siblings, and extended relatives often play an active role in everyday life. Loyalty and honor. Many Filipino women feel a deep responsibility to support their families emotionally or financially, even after they've built their own lives. Trust as a gateway. Winning over their family can be pivotal in further growing a relationship. If we're serious about meeting a Filipino woman for a lasting relationship, we must remember the importance of family dynamics. Showing genuine respect and effort to understand these relationships can make all the difference. For more information on the influence of family on Filipino culture, check out this article, Family Ties, the Heartbeat of Filipino Culture. Long-term versus short-term relationships. Filipino women often prioritize long-term commitments over fleeting connections. While casual dating exists, many women prefer relationships rooted in sincerity and a future-focused mindset. This stems from cultural expectations that relationships should naturally evolve into marriage. Key characteristics of what Filipino women value include: consistency. Actions speak louder than words. Empty promises can be a deal breaker. Shared values, a commitment to mutual respect, cultural understanding, and honesty. Family inclusion. As mentioned earlier, serious relationships often involve familial connections. However, it's vital to respect individuality. While some embrace traditional roles, others prefer modern, independent lifestyles. To avoid misunderstandings, it's essential to communicate openly about both short and long-term goals. To gain deeper insights into managing expectations in long-term relationships with Filipino women, consult this helpful resource on what to know about long-term relationships with Filipino women. Understanding these perspectives can help us navigate relationships while respecting cultural nuances. By acknowledging family influence and relationship expectations, we're equipped to develop authentic connections. Conclusion. Approaching the journey to meet single Filipino women in the UK begins with understanding and respect. Whether exploring cultural events, joining dating platforms, or visiting local community hubs, opportunities abound for meaningful connections. Confidence, cultural appreciation, and patience are key to building trust and lasting relationships. It's not just about meeting someone, it's about embracing the shared journey that follows. If you're ready to take the first step, start by experiencing the richness of Filipino culture around you. Share your insights or questions below. Let's keep the conversation going.